Family, friends, and guests, at this time, please stand to honor our graduates for graduation. Please remain standing. As Provost of Salem University, and on behalf of President Weber and the Board of Trustees, I hereby declare this graduation ceremony to be in session. Please remain standing and join me in welcoming Mr. Kevin Kashala, Student Government Association Vice President, as he comes forward and leads us in the invocation.
Friends, families, staff, faculties, let us give thanks to God for this opportunity to commemorate these graduates on their hard work. Heavenly Father, we honor you for all that you have done in the lives of everyone here. You started this educational journey with every one of us, assigning our families, our teachers, and friends to be supporters of the individuals that you have built us to be. It is said in your word that by wisdom a house is built, and through understanding it is established, and through knowledge its rooms are filled. And today, you have assigned every one of us to be key contributors and walkers with each and every one of us along this journey, enabling that treasures would be built out of us, enabling that we'd be strong, that we be those who are adaptable, that we be those who impact the community. And so we thank you and we honor you. We pray that the grace of God would cause each and every student to increase in goodness and excellence, that you would all live healthy and abundant lives as being a source of inspiration in your communities and to families around you. We pray that the goodness and mercy of God will follow you all the days of our lives, of your lives. You are declared blessed now and forever. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you, Mr. Kashala. Everyone may now be seated. Again, welcome to this joyous occasion. I would now like to invite the president of Salem University, Mr. Paul Weber, to come forward for the official welcome.
Good afternoon. Distinguished visitors, esteemed faculty and staff, proud parents and families, alums, and our exceptional graduates of Salem University's class of 2024, welcome to Salem University's commencement ceremony. I'd like to extend a special welcome and thank you to our honored commencement speaker, Mr. Mike Queen, serving as the Deputy Chief of Staff and Director of Communications for the Office of West Virginia Secretary of State Mac Warner, also a business leader and a staunch education advocate for all West Virginia citizens. I'd also like to welcome and thank our distinguished student speaker, Ms. Morgan Reardon, Salem's women's water polo team member, who graduates today with a bachelor's degree in Business Administration, Sports and Recreation Management. Today is a day of celebration that symbolizes the culmination of your years of hard work, dedication, and unwavering perseverance. It is an honor to stand before you as we mark this significant milestone in the lives of our graduates. As we gather here, let us take a moment to reflect on the journey that has brought us to this point. Each of you have faced unique challenges and triumphs, and your individual stories have woven together a unique and rich tapestry that is the class of 2024. Today we celebrate your academic achievements and the personal growth, resilience, and character that defined your time at Salem University. You have exhibited remarkable strength and adaptability in these unprecedented times marked by global challenges and uncertainties. The world has changed over the last several years, and so have you. 2 weeks ago, I had the opportunity to talk with our student speaker, Morgan. She reflected that this was her first in-person graduation, as her high school graduation ceremony was canceled due to the pandemic. It's amazing to think about how our world has changed over the past several years. Let's consider the profound changes during your time at Salem. You persevered through significant life and school changes during the pandemic. You adapted to new technologies with artificial intelligence like ChatGPT to improve your academic progress. Last, you earned your degree during a period marked by economic uncertainty, world conflict, and the urgent need for environmental sustainability. Your ability to navigate through adversity is a testament to your resilience, and it speaks volumes about the strength of the Salem University community. At Salem, we like to say, we are one. We are stronger together when we learn from and support one another to achieve our goals in the classroom, on the court or field, to serve our community, and to prepare for life after graduation. Salem University has equipped you with academic knowledge and fostered critical thinking, creativity, and a commitment to lifelong learning. Remember, commencement is not just an end, it is a beginning of new possibilities, adventures, and opportunities to impact the world positively. As you embark on your chosen paths, I encourage you to consider, how can you contribute to positive change and innovation in your respective fields? How can you bring We Are One to the next chapter in your life? The friendships, collaborations, and mentorships you have experienced at Salem are invaluable. Let us take a moment to express our gratitude to the faculty, coaches, and staff who have been your guides, mentors, and educators. Their dedication to your success has been unwavering, and their influence will continue to shape your lives even beyond the walls of this institution. As you enter the professional world, these connections will be instrumental in your personal and career growth. Cherish these relationships you have built and continue to cultivate meaningful connections throughout your lives. Salem University has prepared you to excel in your chosen fields and be compassionate, ethical leaders. In a world that often seems divided, be the bridge builders, the peacemakers, and the advocates for justice. Use your knowledge and influence to uplift those who need assistance and positively impact the communities you serve. As you enter the workforce or pursue further studies, never lose sight of the importance of continuous learning. The world is evolving, and the skills you have acquired at Salem are just the foundation. Be curious, stay open to innovative ideas, and take initiative with opportunities to expand your knowledge. To the parents, family, and friends who have supported these graduates on their journey, your encouragement, sacrifices, and belief in their potential played a crucial role in their success. Today, we also celebrate your support of them throughout their academic journey. Class of 2024, you leave this historic institution of Salem University and venture into the wider world. Remember that you are not alone. You are part of a global community of Salem alumni who achieved remarkable feats. Draw inspiration from their stories and let their success be a testament to the limitless possibilities that await you. We hope you will continue your involvement in our community by mentoring future students still at Salem and as serving as alumni and participating in Salem's Alumni Council. In conclusion, I want to leave you with a quote from the renowned author and poet Maya Angelou. She states, "I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." As you embark on your respective journeys, strive to make a positive impact on those you encounter. Be compassionate and empathetic, and be the change you want to see. In the words of our alma mater, college days will soon be over, far from thee we'll roam, but we'll think of thee, dear Salem, ever as our home. Go forth, class of 2024, with pride, purpose, and the knowledge that you are well equipped to make a meaningful difference in the world. Congratulations, and may your future offer opportunity, fulfillment, and enduring success. Thank you.
Thank you, President Weber. At this time, I have the privilege of welcoming our student speaker, Ms. Morgan Reardon. Morgan has been an active member of the campus community throughout her 4 years at Salem. She has been a member of the water polo and swimming teams. She is a resident assistant and has received awards for her academic excellence as an athlete. As Mr. Weber said, she will graduate with a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration in Sports and Recreation Management. Please join me in welcoming Morgan.
Dear esteemed faculty, honored guests, proud parents, and fellow graduates, today marks a new chapter in our lives, and it's a moment filled with whirlwind of emotions. We feel excited, nostalgic, and a bit of apprehensive. As we celebrate the culmination of our academic journey, we also must remember the countless sacrifices made by those supporting us along the way. First, I want to thank all the families and loved ones who stood by us through the late nights of studying, moments of doubt, and occasional breakdowns. Your unwavering support and belief in our potential fueled our determination and gave us courage to persevere. I also want to thank all the professors and mentors who imparted knowledge, challenged our assumptions, and encouraged us to think critically. Your guidance has not only shaped our intellect, but also our character, preparing us to navigate the complexities of the world with confidence and integrity. To the fellow graduates who came from various parts of the world to pursue your dreams here, we appreciate your sacrifice, leaving behind familiar comforts, culture norms, and sometimes even loved ones. You embarked on a journey filled with uncertainty and challenges, yet you still persevered, driven by a shared determination to seize the opportunities that higher education affords. I also want to pay tribute to all the student athletes who have been nothing short of inspiring. Balancing rigorous academic demands with the demands of athletic competition, their dedication and perseverance both on and off the field and pool have demonstrated the true meaning of commitment and discipline. I also want to thank all the student coaches, athletes, and everyone that's made us love the sport and we're still able to play. We began our journey amidst the unpredictable times of 2020 when the world was grappling with the harsh realities of the global pandemic. COVID-19 was not just a headline, it was a stark reminder of our shared vulnerability and the fragility of life itself. Yet in the face of adversity, we found resilience. As we reflect on the past years, let us not forget the sacrifices that we have made to this moment. Each sacrifice has been a testament to our unwavering dedication and commitment to our goals. But today is not just about looking back, it's also about looking forward with the optimism and excitement for the future that lies ahead. As we embark on this new journey, let us carry with the lessons learned, the values instilled, and the dreams that drive us. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Quote by Eleanor Roosevelt. As we say goodbye to this chapter of our lives and embrace the unknown, let us do so with courage, curiosity, and a strong belief in ourselves. My fellow graduates, I encourage you to pursue your dreams and never give up on what you genuinely want. The future is bright and we have the power to shape it. Let us embrace the opportunity that await us, and knowing that with the dedication and perseverance that anything is possible. Congrats 2024. This journey is not over yet, it's only begun. Here's to the future, new adventures, endless possibilities, and the promise of making a difference in the world. Thank you.
I now have the honor to introduce our 2024 commencement speaker, Mr. Michael Queen. Mr. Queen is an 8th generation West Virginia born and raised in Harrison County and educated in the public schools. He is a graduate of Marshall University, where he served as student body president. He also served on the West Virginia Board of Regents, which is the governing body of the state's public colleges and universities. At age 26, Mike was elected to serve in the West Virginia legislature as a member of the West Virginia House of Delegates. Mike is known throughout the state for his business, media, and entrepreneurial pursuits. He is an accomplished political campaign advisor, having consulted on more than 230 federal, state, and local campaigns over the last 40 years. Since 1989, he has had numerous business interests in newspaper publishing, media consulting, and radio broadcasting. as well as in mining and trucking operations. Mike resides in Bridgeport and is the father of one son, State Senator Ben Queen. Please join me in welcoming Michael McQueen.
Thank you for that kind introduction. President Weber, Dr. Johnson, distinguished Salem University faculty and staff, Senator Queen, Mayor Samples, local elected officials, parents, grandparents, family members, friends, and most of all, members of the Salem University class of 2024. I cannot adequately express what a personal honor it is for me to be here with all of you today. This is a very special day for each and every one of our graduates, and it's a special day being shared by your families, friends, and those you love. So it is my goal over the next few minutes to not say anything stupid and to perhaps inspire you and maybe even leave you with the idea that each of us can make a difference in the lives of those people we work with, we live with, we love, and even those strangers that we may meet at the local coffee shop. Let me begin personally by congratulating each graduate. Being here today demonstrates the personal commitment by each of you to complete a course of study that has furthered your personal education and, for most of you, prepared you for a career that will present you with the opportunity to be a positive and contributing part of your family, your community, our state, and this big old world that we live in. And make no mistake about it, we do live in a really big world. But I have discovered, and you will too, that the people in the world that mean the most are the ones right in front of you, the ones waiting for you to come home, the ones sitting with you right here in this theater, the ones waiting on you to report to work on Monday. The most important people in your life come into your life for a reason. Over the next several weeks, there will be nearly 4 million students to graduate from colleges and universities all over the country. I want to encourage each of you to be that 1 in a million that steps up to the plate when you're needed. To be that one person that someone having a really bad day can count on to be a good listener. To be that one person, that 1 in a million, who answers the call to stand up to an injustice. I want to tell you a short story about that 1 in a million that has a very personal connection to Salem University and about his legacy of literally changing the world as we know it today. 100 years ago this month, a Salem, West Virginia native sat at a commencement ceremony just like this one for the Salem College class of 1924. He graduated with a degree in journalism and public speaking. His very first job after graduation, right after graduation, was as a reporter and writer for the Clarksburg Telegram, located just 2 blocks in that direction from where we're sitting right now. Like the graduates here today, this young man was educated by some of the very best college professors in West Virginia. He was such a great writer and was so capable of capturing the essence of a story that he was assigned to cover some of the newspaper's most important events. Just 4 months after he graduated from Salem College, this reporter was assigned to cover the acceptance speech of John W. Davis, the 1924 National Democratic Party nominee for President of the United States. Let me set the stage for you. John W. Davis was a native of Clarksburg, West Virginia, right here. At the time, he was considered one of the most prominent constitutional lawyers in the United States. Davis and Polk, the law firm that Mr. Davis founded in New York City, now has more than 1,800 lawyers with offices throughout the world. Unlike at the big political conventions like we have today, where the Republicans and Democrats nominate their candidate to run for President of the United States, back in 1924, the political parties selected their nominee, and then the nominee went to their hometown to officially accept the nomination. On August 14, 1924, John W. Davis of Clarksburg, West Virginia, officially accepted the presidential nomination of the Democratic Party of the United States in front of a crowd of more than 20,000 people. By the way, think about that. 20,000 people in Clarksburg, West Virginia in 1924 came here to listen to Mr. Davis. People were everywhere. Most traveled by train to get here. Again, it was 1924. When they got here, they depended on the trolley to get them around. The trolley. Clarksburgers opened up their homes for guests to stay in, sort of like today's Airbnb and VRBO. To this day, John W. Davis is the only West Virginian to ever have been nominated by a major political party for President of the United States. Sitting in the front row during that acceptance speech was our Salem College graduate and newspaper reporter from the Clarksburg Telegram. That acceptance speech by Mr. Davis brought the entire political world to Clarksburg, West Virginia. Every major media outlet and every major Democrat in the nation was here in Clarksburg for that speech. Mr. Davis's acceptance speech was the very first to ever be broadcast nationally by radio. That Salem College graduate who attended the speech had a passion for writing. In addition, he was taught by his professors how to take that passion, capture the moment, and tell stories that people would enjoy reading. The biggest political story of 1924, and arguably the biggest political story to ever come out of West Virginia, was entrusted to be written by a Salem College graduate. That reporter was 22-year-old Jennings Randolph. Jennings was inspired by what he heard Mr. Davis say in that acceptance speech. Mr. Davis advocated for young people, focusing on better education and expanding higher education. Davis said that the country should do better at engaging young Americans into their local and state government. John W. Davis inspired Jennings Randolph. Just 8 years later, in 1932, at the ripe old age of 30, Jennings Randolph of Salem, West Virginia, would be elected to represent West Virginia in the United States Congress. Randolph's political career as a congressman and then a United States senator would span more than 50 years. The greatest challenge of Randolph's 50-year political career, without a doubt, came on November 11, 1942, when his friend and then President Franklin Roosevelt reduced the mandatory military draft age from 21 years old to just 18 years old. You see, the United States was forced into World War II in 1941 with the bombing of Pearl Harbor. In 1942, it became apparent that the United States needed more soldiers to answer the call to duty in Europe. There just simply weren't enough 21-year-olds volunteering. Inspired by John W. Davis, Congressman Jennings Randolph was an advocate for young people and young families while a member in Congress. So when the mandatory draft age was reduced from 21 to 18 in 1942, Congressman Randolph took to the floor of the House of Representatives in Washington, D.C. to declare that the voting age should also be reduced to 18. At that time, you had to be 21 years old to vote. If you're old enough for bullets, then you're old enough for ballots, Randolph said. If you're old enough to be forced to fight and perhaps die for your country, then you're old enough to vote for the elected officials who make the decisions to go to war. So in 1942, Salem College graduate Jennings Randolph, the advocate for young adults, went to work trying to convince his colleagues in Congress to reduce the voting age from 21 to 18. Doing so was much more difficult than Randolph could have ever imagined. In 1942, many of the members of Congress, average age 63, believed that 18, 19, and 20-year-olds lacked good judgment. Surely the political elite of Washington, D.C. couldn't trust young people to vote the right way. So Salem College graduate Jennings Randolph went to work and introduced the 26th Amendment to the United States Constitution that guaranteed 18, 19, and 20-year-olds the right to vote. Randolph's amendment failed year after year. His resolution didn't pass in 1942 or 1952 or 1962. It wasn't until 1971, in the height of the Vietnam War, that then United States Senator Jennings Randolph garnered enough votes to pass the 26th Amendment. The states ratified the amendment in just 100 days, and more than 5 million 18, 19, and 20-year-olds immediately became eligible to register to vote. When he was asked what motivated him for nearly 3 decades to keep up the fight, Randolph said, "Failure is never final unless you stop trying." Giving young adults the right to vote made them better Americans. Randolph never gave up that fight. It took him 29 years to see that young adults were guaranteed the right to vote. If they were old enough for bullets, they were old enough for ballots. His determination forever changed the political landscape of the greatest country in the world. 100 years ago, sitting right where you are sitting today, sat a young Jennings Randolph eager to start a new chapter in his life, having no idea what challenges and opportunities would come his way. Jennings Randolph, a member of the Salem College class of 1924, made a difference. And this fall, more than 6 million 18, 19, and 20-year-olds will get to vote for President of the United States. So my question today to the Salem University class of 2024, where will your new chapter take you? Inspired by the career of Senator Randolph, always remember that failure is never final unless you stop trying. On a personal note for me, remember that to be successful and happy at any career, you have to be successful and happy at home. So start at home first. Surround yourself with people you love and people who love you. Always, always, always choose your words wisely. Words can cut deeper than any knife, and at the same time, words can encourage others to do great things. You get to choose. Putting words together in short phrases can be life-changing for others. I love you. I understand. I'll always be here for you. Finally, I've learned that life is never truly fulfilled without a personal relationship with God. Always remember, none of us ever walk alone. None of us ever walk alone. Always be anchored by your faith. Struggles are real, but not final. Each of you will enjoy completely different lives, peaks, valleys, highs, lows, love, loss, success, and failures. My wish for each of you is to have someone special to share all of those with. I want to end by quoting that famous philosopher who charmed us all as children. It was Dr. Seuss who said, "You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the one who will decide where you go. Today you are you. That's truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you." Thank you for listening. Good luck, and God bless.
Thank you, Mr. Queen. If we could all give Mr. McQueen a round of applause. Thank you. We now come to the main reason that we are assembled here today: the awarding of graduate and undergraduate academic degrees and certificates. The robes, hats, and hoods worn by our faculty members and graduates today as they marched into the theater, even the different colors that you see them in, have historical origins and significance. During the Middle Ages, scholars at the earliest English and European universities wore wool or fur garments to stay warm in the drafty stone buildings that were poorly heated. Most of the scholars were also monks or priests and wore cloaks that included a hood that could be pulled up over their heads to keep them warm. The academic gowns and hoods used today were adapted from both secular and clerical garments of that time. For all the graduation ceremonies, the procession of the faculty is a colorful event reflecting their diverse academic experiences. You'll notice that our first group of students graduating today are wearing hoods. The hood is the most distinctive feature of the American academic dress, through which color and design may indicate the wearer's degree and the institution that the degree was earned. Hoods are lined with the colors of the institution that awarded the degrees and may be faced with the color designating the degree awarded. A green and white chevron representing the colors of Salem University can be seen today in the lining of the hoods of our graduate students as they cross the stage. The colors of the degree were also featured on the hood. Graduates will now come forward. Dr. LaQueta Talton, a key member of our leadership team, will be announcing the candidates as they are recognized. When you are called by name, President Weber will be the first to welcome you to our alumni community. In recognition, you will be provided a celebratory scroll. Would President Weber and Dr. Talton please take your places? When prompted, each group of candidates will come forward one row at a time, exiting each row to your right. Walking up the aisle, crossing the ramp leading to the stage. As your name is read, then you return to your row. At the end of each presentation, we will recognize those who could not be with us today by reciting their names, which will be displayed behind me. Our first group of graduates are those earning the Doctor of Business Administration and Master of Business Administration. I would now like to introduce Dr. Greg Coons, Dean of Professional Programs.
Will the candidates for the Doctor of Business Administration degree please rise and come forward?
Jock Black.
Thank you. Mr. President.
Charles Powell, ABD.
I think that he is here. Okay. Will the candidates for the Masters of Business Administration degrees please rise and come forward?
For the DBA, we have one additional candidate that we would like to announce, William R. Simmons. Felix Ako. Maritza Aurora. Miguel Bonilla. Melanie Broderson. Javon Butler. Sierra Chapa. Autumn Kuster. Adami de la Cruz. Shawan Fultz. Yonat Perez. Charlene Germain. Abigail Lloyd. Nicholas Hernandez. Holly Thomas. Emily Villar. Chevelle Winchester.
Our next group of graduates are those earning the Master of Criminal Justice. I would now like to introduce Dr. Cam Lounsbury, Executive Director of Academic Operations and Campus Development.
Dr. Johnson, we will be reading the names of the MBA as well. Zachary Bacon, Darius M. Bell, Melda Balukbus, Aaron Joshua Brads, Emily Burke, Jennifer S. Colvin, Erin Nicole Doolittle, Alessandro Rodolfo Giorgio Fideli, Shailav New, Angela D. Glover, Allison R. Harris, Melody A. Hatfield, Thea Hunter, Robert A. Jordan, William King, Nathan Kuhn, Anna Kunick, Renee LaPierre, Zai Lee, Amanda M. Lombardo, Sharon Lord, Aiden McMurdo, Jessica Mixer, Amanda Dawn Moore, Alan Morris, Deanna G. Bobdo Masongo, Elena Mueller, Max Nicholas Mueller, Deanna Renee O'Brien, Fope Okiaja, Happiness Osama, Kimberly Nicole Purdue, John Raleigh, Dreshane Role, Irina Rasoon, Brady Samuels, Gregory Smith, Carrie M. Smith, Jasmine N. Stanford, Candace Stewart, Alexander Timotojecki, Tianfeng Yu, Caden Zacharias, Daryl Frazier.
Will the candidates for the Master of Criminal Justice degree please rise and come forward?
George Bengora. Katie Cooper. Johnson Idowu. George Marquez. Samantha Ribeiro Matos. Mackenzie Ringer. Zachary Bell. Nadia Maria Bayer. Jordan Cobb. Chelsea M. Cornelius. Jonathan DiSarno. David Florence. Allure A. Gordon. Carly Diane Green. Devon G. Henderson. Catherine Hobbs. Jonathan A. Hunt. Melissa Malley, Julie Anna McKinstry, Ike Nimlemdim, Andrea Trevino, Samantha J. Wetzel, and Dory Yoho.
Our next group of graduates are those earning the Master of Education. I would now like to reintroduce Dr. Greg Coons, Dean of Professional Programs.
With the same instructions before, will the candidates for Masters of Education degrees please rise and come forward?
Brittany Curtis. Camden L. Cutlip. Nancy A. Hill. Sean Keller. Timothy Armstrong, Chantel Michaela Barhorst, Orion Edward Benninger, Cassandra L. Blankenship Stone, Christine L. Ciardelli, Kylie Croston, Chelsea Taylor Damron, Peter A. Deanna, Jonathan B. DeCibio, Ashley Duff, Samantha Lynn Gentle, James Gill, M. Duran Hayes, Stacy N. Hunt, Sophia M. Hutchinson, Mickey Anacon, David Knight, Derek W. Kinkindale, Anthony Seth McDaniels, Jennifer N. Miller, William M. Plymell, John P. Price, Daniel Aaron Rule, Lauren M. Schaefer, Joshua E. Spurlick, Taylor McKinley Stacy, Courtney Vogt, Rayshawn Watson, Keaton Wilson Dulaney, Kevin Wolf, and Glenn Zielinski.
Our next group of graduates earning the Master of Health and Human Performance. I would like to introduce Dr. Soma Sundaram, Director of Biology.
Will the candidate for Master of Health and Human Performance degree please rise and come forward?
Do you record?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Brody R. Strotterman. Soraya Trejo. Isaac Barnett. Nitu, Keegan D. Oliver, and Michael R. Stewart.
The next are the graduates earning the Master of Information Technology. I would like to now introduce Dr. Javed Said, Director of Computer Science and Information Technology.
Will the candidates for Master of Information Technology degree please rise and come forward?
Adeloha Adelusi. Emily Desiree Aguilera Hendel. Karen Augustus. Gorev Ajay, Sakjit Kaur, Gabrielle Benjamin Muncie, Leonardo Andres Sarit, and Delisha Wilson.
Next is the graduates earning a Master of Science in Nursing. Will the candidate for Master of Science in Nursing please rise and come forward?
Tammy Wolf.
Will the candidates for Doctor of Business Administration please rise? The Master of Business Administration, Master of Criminal Justice, Master of Education, Master of Health and Human Performance, Master of Information Technology, Master of Science in Nursing. Would you all please rise? Dr. Johnson, I have the honor to present the Salem University Doctor and Master's Degree graduates of 2024.
Thank you. I will now present the bachelor and associate degree graduates. Candidates, please rise and come forward as others before you, one at a time, as your name is read, and then you return to your row. You may be seated. Graduates, please rise and start towards the stage.
Ricky Gade, summa cum laude. Alexis Kilgrove, summa cum laude. Aaron Knotts, magna cum laude. Ashraf Chadora, magna cum laude. Ashley Kojo. Thomas Downey. Tori Fluharty. Nicole Osborne. Victoria Isabel Madrigal, summa cum laude. Christopher Marquez, summa cum laude. Jennifer L. Mayoral, summa cum laude. Ethan James Krakowski, magna cum laude. Ariel Alderson. Amy K. Kanuch. Noah Kalani Malam. Madison Montgomery, and Tabitha Ann Wilson.
Will the candidates for Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Associate of Arts, and Associate of Science degree graduates please rise?
Barbara Threhoop. Melody Lorenz, magna cum laude. Austin Coleman, cum laude. Jayla Atkins. Jessica Krogan. Nakaya Middleton.
So nervous.
Victoria Utt. Joanna DeSalvo, summa cum laude. Ben Lamb, summa cum laude. Jose Lojo, summa cum laude. David Terrell, summa cum laude. Jaden Welsh, summa cum laude.
Mauricio Aguilar Renovales.
Mauricio Aguirre Renoveras, magna cum laude. Jacob Barsikowski, magna cum laude. Annette Bluma, magna cum laude. Mariam Buendea Mora, magna cum laude. Isaac de Mares Pontes, magna cum laude. Andrea Gallegos, magna cum laude. Frankie Galco, magna cum laude. Jacob Husar, magna cum laude. Travis Lavendier, magna cum laude. Olin Leonard, magna cum laude. Diego Losado, magna cum laude. Libni Reyes, magna cum laude. Morgan Weirden, magna cum laude. Aiden Mahoney, cum laude. Sierra Mays, cum laude. Kyra Perry, cum laude. Benjamin Cidareños, cum laude. Hannah Young, cum laude. Guilherme Benitez da Silva. Gabriela Chaparro Cos. Jordan Crace. Ian Hardy. Abigail Lopkins. Ivani Kamadoy. Julio Menez Daldeo. Samuel Reina Forge. Megan R. Richards. Tyler Shin. Goncalo Silva, magna cum laude. Michael Rigdon. Pablo Noyo. Yvonne Gomez. Mackenzie Ship. Jonathan Slatman. Clifton Van Gilder, summa cum laude. Tegan Hack. Trisha A. Hurd. Manuel Soto, cum laude. Julian Alonso. Aiden Eddy. Van Tane Garrett. Brandy Bean Hardy, summa cum laude. Alyssa D. Brown, summa cum laude. Jenhu Rao, summa cum laude. Zhao Wang, summa cum laude. Brandon J. Bachman, magna cum laude. Connor Coyen, magna cum laude. Huyu Dao, magna cum laude, Nathan Tutonda, magna cum laude, Aaron Brads, cum laude, Mingbi Dai, cum laude, Madison K. Dennis, cum laude, Fernando Gomez Perez, cum laude, Yanin Ni, cum laude, Timoteo Ayaleso, Andre Bills, Yukon Chen, Shonda Craver, Kaylin Mika Nikosi Daniels, Brett Herr, Chuan Gao, Yusin Huang, Connor A. Johnson, Madison Johnson, Adelwit H. Duran David Kozai, Jiu Luo, Jody D. Tansman, Nicole LaShawn Young, Ivan Zuvajonki, summa cum laude, Abraham H. Mingashi, magna cum laude, Michelle Thikapi, cum laude, and Charles N. McKenzie. Julio Cesar De Viego, Rashak, summa cum laude, Sarai Pradhan, summa cum laude, Jeremiah Lee Rand, Gerald, magna cum laude, Alex Ford, cum laude, Stacy S. Summers, summa cum laude, Xavier Gao, Justin Rodriguez, Kendrick S. Shibbles, Jonathan Murray, Angeline Tequita Davis, Michelle Annette Greenho, Daying Leanne, Tristan A. Purnell, Marty L. Peters, Ricardo Rosado, Ryan M. Smith, Vicky R. Thompson, Maya K.H. Tucker, John Zawacki, Yahoo Zhang, Michael J. Smith, Jonathan Watton, Katie Anderson, Carla Ebert, Emily M. Ebert, Ashley Folio, Liam Galford, Kylie Golden, Michelle A. Metheny, Hannah J. Motes, Kaylee Moody, Prince I. Mazorinium, Alyson May Owen, Rebecca Lindsay Poser Palmer, Kayla Pringle, Jillian Wagner, Misty Woodson, Kathy Curry, John Grayson Eckroth, Madison Feezer, Matthew Griffin, Noel Shaver, and Mary Weber.
Will the candidates for Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Associate of Arts, and Associate of Science degree graduates please rise? And now, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and with the support of the faculty, it gives me great pleasure to confer upon you the degree you have earned, including all of the rights and privileges associated with that honor. I have the honor of presenting the Bachelor and Associate's degree graduates of 2024. Please join me in congratulating them. Now would all graduates please rise. I would now like to invite you to participate in the time-honored graduation tradition. You may now move your tassel from right to left. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, faculty, family, and guests, please join me in congratulating the Salem University Class of 2024. Now, graduates, go be exceptional. Go. As we conclude this time-honored celebration, will you please rise and join us in singing the Salem Alma Mater, led by Miss Cynthia Breezy and accompanied by the West Virginia Brass Quintet. For reference, the lyrics are located on the back of your program. After the alma mater is completed, please remain standing at your seats until the faculty, staff, and honored graduates have exited. We invite you to join us upstairs in the Shop Family Ballroom for a reception. As you depart this event, please be mindful that traffic is still very active, so please avoid standing in or blocking the roadway. Please join us in singing the Alma Mater.
He